Hello, this is Palikao Padge and welcome back to another episode of Curious Expedition 2 Story Mode. Should I say story mode now? I mean, we've got the new director update. It is more of a roguelite experience, and here we are, cracking on, trying to save Malin from herself, essentially. But here we are. We are on island. Can you call it an island? We came from a portal. We don't know it's an island. It could just be a very large plateau. Who knows? We're on Exhibition 2 of 3 of the end story mode. Yeah, I think that works. Anyway, we're cracking on. We need to find, Palikao ruins, because that is where Malin was last seen. And, well, by Jove, the gimbal is going a little bit cray-cray. So, because we can't see any other question mark other than this, it means that really we should probably head to this and see what's going on. I'm very aware that there are giant wasps around, and generally speaking they're a bit stingy, so we do have to be a little bit careful. But by the by, let's crack on. Now I can see that, oh god, the village, and it's slowing down, so that's obviously the wrong direction. So we've been stung for nout. Good times. You know what? At least at the village, we could probably get rid of this lodestone, as it is taking up a space. You know what? Voice is breaking already. You know what? Let's go for a picture. Let's see what we can get. Let's see if we go to the wall. 50 for a village, and sulfuric acid, not sulfuric acid, sulfur and tar. Put away that camera. Jeez, I'm insulted. Large stone structures overshadowed everything in this village. These people must be masterful stonemasons to create works of such awesome beauty. Well, indeed, awesome. The villagers gave me a warm welcome, inviting me to freely partake of their hospitality. Well, they like us at the moment, that's good. We might as well learn her lore. I spent several days learning about the traditional medicines of the indigenous people. When we finished, I'd gathered several samples for my work. Time +5, +5? That good? 5 of them. What was that, 70 fame? I say okay. I say okay. Let's meet with the ruler. I came and waited quietly near the entrance as the council weighed the matter of a local disagreement. Apparently 2 villagers each claimed ownership of a cow. One villager, a cow herd. I can't read that. Your language is in the way. Come on now. Was the original owner. Supposedly her cow had destroyed many valuable cocoa plants on the other's farm, which the cow herd vehemently denied. Oh no. I was enjoying the local drama when the council suddenly turned to me and demanded that I make the judgment. Who should keep the cow? Well, I would presume the farmer is a much richer person than the cow herd. And, well, let cows be cows is what I say. You know what? Let's do what they did in that story. I think it was from the Bible. Possibly not. Don't hold me to it. Let's cut the cow in half. And then whoever says don't do it is obviously the owner. And the other one who says, yeah, go on, steaks for everyone, we know that isn't the owner. I think that's the only way we can do it. Oh, it doesn't give me that option. Okay, we'll go for the cow herd. Snorting triumphantly, the cow herd chuckled as she left the hut. The farmer spat at my feet and muttered something about foreign devils. Is that good or is that bad? Who knows? Who knows? The council rather ineffectively tried to hide their smiles and asked me what my business here was. They would grant me the time for a single request. Well, I think we should probably learn about the tribe. I asked permission to spend the evening interviewing the tribe in order to learn more about these people. After careful consideration, it was granted. I spent that night probing the village with my questions and learned much. The man before me told of his proud warrior heritage. Trained for battle from an early age, these people were a strong and proud folk. After finishing my questioning, I returned to the council's hut the following day and gave my thanks. My request granted, I bowed to the council and left them to their business. Right, so standing's up a little, which is good. Oh, ask about Caldera. Caldera? I don't know how to say that. I asked the villagers if they could tell me about the entrance to the Palikao homeland. Did they know where I could find the volcano, where it was located? They told me that it was a cursed place, guarded by a great fearsome beast that had killed dozens of villagers over the years. For a price, they tell me where it was. How much do you want? Will you take a lodestone? Oh, yeah, they will. Oh, yeah, they will. What's this? Don't know if that's worth it. A pointy spear. I mean, what else would you take? We're okay for pretty much everything here, aren't we? Yeah. I mean, the only things which are going to cost us weight is stuff that I really need. I don't think there's anything here I could stack up on. Torches, possibly, but it seems a bit pointless at this point. Is it? Could it be? I don't know. Maybe. Got no teeth, although they're weightless anyway, aren't they? That'll do. They like us enough as it is. Oh yeah, crap, we're still overburdened. Oh, where was that? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, it's there. Cool, Daddy-o. Well. Persuade villagers to kill the monster. I mean, we could. That's why we bought these elixirs. 43322. Oh, I don't like my odds much, to be honest with you. Do we do it? I mean, it wasn't particularly hard last time. Screw it. Screw it. Ha ha ha! Do my dirty work! Though I am normally humbled about my skills as an orator, that day I could have sold sand to the Bedouins of the Arabian desert. I waxed poetic about honour, glory, and the hunt. I reminded them of the deaths that had plagued their village and of the duty the warriors there had to their kinsfolk. Soon enough, they enthusiastically agreed to accompany me to the cave to wipe out that beast once and for all. And if I took a trophy when they were done, well, that was only my due. Oh, and they take us there. Brilliant. Fantastic. Oh, look, maybe we should have found that. Never mind. All the way. Look at all this stuff. The raptors we're bypassing. Cool. So if I approach, I can approach the islands. That's probably a good thing. I was surprised to come across a small scouting party out in the wilds. They smiled broadly when they saw me, having heard of the good relations I'd established here. In a show of friendship, the scouts shared some information. Using a small stick to draw a map, they described a nearby location that might be of interest to my trek. Thanking them gladly for the help, I wished the scouts a fond farewell and got the trek moving once more. What the hell is that? We don't need healing springs. We're doing alright. Everyone's healthy. Everyone is here. Can't ask for much more, really. Saying that. Come on, Piggy. Can you pick anything up from lava? Colourful marbles. Okay. So. We do need to get rid of some stuff. Let's get rid of the torch. And the marbles aren't really worth much, so we'll get rid of you too. Oh. And we might as well promote ourselves. For such a good job at convincing the villagers to kill themselves. I'm going to sneeze, I think. Bear with me. I spotted the cave's guardian from a distance, an enormous monster of fearsome aspect. Fortunately, I had a large group of warriors with me. I let them do the violent work that they are most skilled at, thanking them gratefully when their work was done. Enter cave. Only a few steps inside, I was stunned to discover Annie Oakley on the ground, crumpled and bleeding. Oh no, it's you! It's you, the one who's plagued me throughout my entire playthrough. And now you are here in a heap, blooded and crying. What should we do with you? She pleaded with me to help her. Malin left her here to die after she'd been mauled by the monster outside. She promised to follow me if I could save her. Can we afford the medikit? We can afford the medikit. You can have a medikit, but I don't want you. Oakley may have been... Oh, look, she's glowing. Oh, wow. It wasn't that special. It's just got a few bandages in. Oakley may have been my rival, but I could not simply leave her here to die. Given what aid I could, I soon had her back on her feet. Tears in her eyes, she gave an oath to always stay by my side, whatever may come. I only hoped I could indeed trust her. Let's keep going. I walked deeper and deeper into the heart of the volcano. A fierce heat enveloped me as I progressed, my way lit by the soft glow of magma. But as I went deeper still into the bowels of the earth, I found myself surrounded by the strange fog I'd grown to know and dread. There was nothing for it but to push on and hope that something awaited me on the other side. Increased loyalty, I'll take it. Excelsior! Da, 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 da. We kind of cheated there. But that's fine. So, this is it. The third map. I didn't expect to get here this quick. Things have just kind of worked out good for once, you know. Feeling good. Probably a false sense of security, but never mind. I emerged into a strange landscape unlike any I'd seen before. It seemed to be some kind of patchwork land enclosed within great banks of fog. I had no way of knowing where Malin might be, but it was too late to turn back now. I would have to simply explore and hope to find some clue. Exploring is what I do good. Search for Malin, she could be anywhere. And she is far. Awesome. So, full of health, full of life. I mean, let's just pick a direction and see how we get on. I mean, as far as the right's concerned, or to the east if you want to get all, you know, compassy about it, it's looking pretty mountainous. To the south, the same, well, there is a little bit of a cut through here. The north, looking very foggy. In fact, so it's all looking a bit crap in all fairness. We could probably do... We don't have goggles, do we? Goggles would have been good. Does not use up character slots. Oh! I did not realise that. Cool. Oh, then we will indeed keep you. I was looking at dismissing you. We might as well keep you. Let's just crack on, shall we? I mean, this is the first proper bit of game we've played in. Oh, about a quarter of an hour. Oh, hello. We'll try and stay away from the fog. I mean, how are we doing for space then? 1. I'll take it. The shrine loomed ahead, crumbling stairs winding around the ancient tower. The structure was slightly tilted and subsiding. The ground seemed as if it could open to a gaping chasm. You know what? I don't need a chasm ruining my day right now. No. And we're very far. Okay, well, let's go up north, I guess. See what's up here. I mean, there's villagers around. They may know something. Excuse me, villagers. Hello. When I encountered the indigenous people of their land, or that land, they were clearly rattled. Their once peaceful land had been shattered, the mysterious fog tearing it apart. Oh no. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that. When they saw me, they acted with suspicion, but also hope. Perhaps I knew what was happening and what could be done. So you can solve the problem. I'm going to be honest, I don't have a clue. I have no idea what's going on. I admitted that I was not completely sure what had happened here, but assured them that I was trying my best to help. They did not seem comforted. Hey, never mind. Let's... I'm not planning on sticking around for too long. Do I want to see where the village is? Let's ask about the tribe. I wanted to know more about the culture of these people. Delicately, I inquired about the nature of their traditions and customs. Gesturing grandly, they told me of their mighty god, responsible for both bountiful times and catastrophes. He inspired love and awe in equal measure. The islanders gave me their blessing of their mighty god before sending me on their way. Rogie! Right, what's in the shipwreck? I came across an astounding discovery, the wreck of what looked like an old British Navy ship. I couldn't help but wonder how it had come to rest here. The ship looked like it might still contain valuable supplies, but the rotten planks of the vessel would make the search quite dangerous. Too dangerous for me. Who should we send? Why can't we send Annie Oakley? She, I would happily give up. Let's send Jenny. Wow. So we got 2 4s, 1 5, 2 3s, and we need 5. Let's throw in one of those. One of those? I'm glad I did. Let there be something interesting there. That was a big die roll. Jenny Atkey stepped into the crumbling vessel. Fortunately, the old planks held. After a tense search, she managed to find something of value within. Okay, so what are you worth? 70, 10, and shells. Well, they're weightless. We'll take those. We'll take the scepter. Can we take the dynamite as well? No, we cannot. What should we leave? You. Been overburdened? Oh, that's rather sucky. Alright, crack on. Oh, it's the village. And we're close. So she's north. Alright. We'll do what we can. I was greeted by an excited throng of villagers. They seemed to be chanting. I must have walked in on their ritual. It seems my arrival was foretold long ago. I was their guest of honour. How very pleasant. They're going to eat me, aren't they? My presence was celebrated by the kind of villagers. Oh, by the kind villagers. Clearly my reputation had preceded me. Excuse me. Well, let's go for the herb lore. I presume they stack. I spent several days learning about the traditional medicines of the indigenous people. When we finished, I'd gathered several samples for my work. My time in the Friendly Islanders was a delight. Awesome. Let's ask about the being engine. I mean, let's cut the foreplay. I asked the villagers what they knew about this strange machine, and if they had some way to control it. One lady told me an ancient legend of the Palikao. They had used the being engine to bring people from around the world here to serve them. They ruled these lands and over time grew cruel and careless. Their servants, humans, moles and salamanders alike, chafed under their rule. Eventually they rose up. The first rebellion did not succeed, nor the second, but eventually the Palikao were overthrown. Their works were now viewed with fear and hatred. That's a bit harsh. I asked about the operation of the being engine itself, but the villagers denied knowledge of such things. She advised me to stay away from that cursed thing. You haven't told me where it is. That was like a complete waste of time. I'm going to have a quick drink. Excuse me. Okay, so well, let's meet with the ruler. Maybe she can be, or he, or it, they, can be more precise. Or maybe not. Alright, let's get out of here. What can we trade? I mean, I need to free up some space. Oh, you any good? It's a healing charm. Not too fussed by the healing charm. We could take the obsidian shards. And some berries? So if we take those two, give you those two. I think that's it. Just take some berries. A berry. If I have to. I mean seashells? I sell, or she sells seashells? Another berry? Boo. This isn't going to work out, is it? That'll do then. We're not going to rest. We're not going to trade. Are we going to steal? No. No, let's not. We can't. We haven't got the space. I mean, we've got to use old Piggy here. Close. I think just small movements. Very close. Is it you? It's you! Approach the temple. Oh god, here we go. The temple was similar to the golden pyramids I knew so well, but fully intact and adorned with great crystals. standing guard with two more strangely dressed figures. Before I could speak, they answered the question I was about to pose. They knew where Malin was and what I must do to find her. It seemed that she'd already activated the being engine, which in its damaged state had begun to tear the island apart. How can I help you? They placed a small device in my hand, clearly of Palikao origin. It was a sort of key that allowed access to the being engine. I would need to collect 2 more keys, each kept at a temple much like this one. The being engine itself would remain hidden until all 3 were activated together. Ask why they weren't trying to help. Seems like a fair question. Hesitantly, I asked why it was I who needed to stop Malin. Was I perhaps some kind of chosen one? The Guardian's lips twitched upwards into the smile, the first show of emotion I had seen. They replied that they had vowed to guard these temples, never to leave their post. As dire as the current situation was, they hinted that it was nothing compared to what might happen if the secrets of these temples were ever revealed. Alright. As I turned to leave, the Guardians presented me with one final gift, saying their farewells. They wished me success on my journey. Oh, and we are overburdened. Okay, let's drink that. I mean, we can take the health hit. Still overburdened. Oh, because of the key. Okay. Okay. Let's, oh, we got, loads of cocoa leaves. Okay, we'll eat those. And that'll do, maybe? Let's have a quick scope. Has anything else opened up? What be you? Island or village? Okay, well, let's go in this direction. Oopsie, it's my bad. Stone disc. I need to find 2 more guardian temples. Alright, let's do it. We might get lucky, who knows? I came across an ancient disc of carved stone embedded in the ground. It must have been carved by islanders centuries ago, but seemed now long forgotten. Alrighty, I mean, open up as much as you can, eh? Ooh. Well, there be one. Approach the temple. The Guardians greeted me, presenting the next key before I could speak. It seemed that they had expected my arrival. Cool. More cocoa leaves. Come on. Don't go crazy. Just one more. Maybe one more. Boo. Dr. Camellia Winters had become erratic. I wrapped into the smallest irritations. Good times. Right. So, because we have found one over here, and we have found one somewhere here, I would presume the other one's going to be down here somewhere. We've got to go through bees. Why is it always bees? Okay, let's go to... We're going to ignore the burial ground. Let's go this way. Ooh. It would be rude to not at least look at it, I'd say. I arrived at a majestic stone structure. In the distance I spied large jagged boulders, like the peaks of mountains ready to erupt from the earth. Inside was a small empty chamber. A long hallway led to the altar room ahead. I would have to be careful of traps here. Do it! Nice. Better loot. Knocking on the walls, I noticed that one section echoed with a hollow resonance. Upon inspection, I found a subtle slab door leading to a second chamber. It took all of my strength, but I managed to move the great slab to one side. Wiping sweat from my brow, I cautiously entered the small doorway. I entered a small room adorned with religious implements. Looking through the ceremonial ornaments, I noticed something that seemed to hold real value. Well, let's have a look. Well, yes. It's all right. We are overburdened. What should we leave in its... Am I going to use the tide wand. I mean, the last time I got rid of the tide... Oh, no, I'll give it to you. There we go. Am I still overburdened? Oh, boo. 50. 40. Lots. 70, 100, 100. Do I get rid of the obsidian shard? Alright, we'll get rid of the obsidian shard. And let's go and look in the plundered chamber. I mean, we can investigate. Oh, lordy. Look at all this good loot. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay. Take it all. We'll sort it out in a second. I mean, we got mountains. That's fine. None of them block where we need to go. That's fine. 2 slots overburdened. Right. So. Let's eat many of these as we can. And drop all of those. I'm going to have to drop the tide one now. Cool. Cool. And you know what? I think that's where we're going to leave this episode. We are 2/3 of the way there. So we've got to find one more key and find the end and not get sucked in by all this purple stuff. I'm guessing it's going to be one more episode, but I guess we'll see in good stead. Thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take it easy.